Happy Sunday. 2 more medals to show. All right, so I'm 1 week post second show and post first bodybuilding show season, 1 week down. So let's talk about it. So I had the Lee Haney show in Atlanta. Really liked that show. So it was a little bit different as far as the way the day went. So the boys got everything done, prejudging and finals in the morning, and then the female divisions got to go and like the afternoon. And so I got to watch a lot of the boys. It wasn't as much backstage time, and then things like really moved when we were when it was our turn. So that was good. It felt like it went faster. I got to hang out with my daughter and my husband more, and it was good. So I think I like that a little bit better. Still didn't make a whole lot of friends backstage, but the backstage energy was just kind of like, I don't know, there was like felt like a nervous energy. But let's talk about how I placed. So one of these medals was for my master's class, so 35 and up. I got third. And then the other medal was for the open. So that was any girl who was 5'7", I think, who was a particular height. I can't remember what the cutoff was, and taller. So any age, any experience, anything, like free for all. And I got fourth, which is great. So I felt like I looked really good going into that show. And my feedback, well, let's talk about what my feedback wasn't. So the very first show, my feedback was to have more core control and bigger glutes, which we had discussed. There was no way I was getting bigger glutes in 10 more days of a deficit. There's just no way that was happening. But the core control, I really tried to work on that, and I did not get any feedback about my core control or lack thereof. So I was really proud about that. The feedback that I did get was that I almost can't even say this without throwing up. I was too lean. Which is just, oh God. I don't know. I mean, you're supposed to be lean in comparison to the other girls who, I'm just going to nicely say, were not as lean as me. It made me look small. And so I think it kind of affected my placings. So I don't know that I will attempt to show up less lean again, because I think that was the right choice. As far as body fat levels go, and physique composition, I just feel like I didn't have enough muscle, so it made me look skinny, if that makes sense. So goals moving forward are to build my glutes, which is going to take some time in the gym under weight, and food, which I'm super excited about. I'll probably get more excited. We'll talk about that briefly in a minute. But yeah, the goal is just to build muscle now that I'm in an off season, and then probably go back to stage 2026, which seems like a long time, but I mean, to build muscle, it takes a while of consistency and diligence and training and eating, way more than I have been eating for a while. So it takes some time, and that's not completely unheard of for athletes to have to step away from prep and stage. But I loved every minute of the competition. You know, I didn't hate every moment of prep. I think now that I have a different team, that my subsequent preps will maybe not run me as hard, because I will tell you, I'm paying the price now in a reverse. So that's what's going on there. Those are my off-season goals. This update, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the show and say it was another successful show. First call outs, took home some medals. Really happy with what I was able to do and optimized in the time that we had. And I'm really happy with what I did it as a whole, period. So what's coming up for the channel? This is the last video for my prep series because we're done with the prep. So I hope you enjoyed watching these. I certainly enjoyed making them. What is going to happen next is I'm now in my reverse, which is just a term for, slowly increasing calories and coming out of your prep deficit, which is really, really important, and also really, really hard. And I'm not going to get into it on this video because I am going to do a reverse series, and I don't want to like muddy the waters between the playlists, because I'm like, if you haven't noticed, I'm a little type A and I like things to be organized. And so I don't want to like get too much into reverse stuff on this kind of like final prep video. But it's been difficult, and I'm trying to wrap my brain around a changing body and some things that are going on with the way I look that have to happen but are hard to see. There's a lot of like, just to keep it brief, some like bloating and gastric issues as the food is getting added back in, and there's some hunger control issues going on, and I'm just trying to like get in a good spot so I can fully explain and talk about how the reverse is going. So next week I will start a reverse video, and I will show you my check-in pictures. God, I do not want to, because every day I look at them, they get a little bit better, but oh my gosh, I can't explain how hard it is to watch yourself get unlean, even if you know you have to do it. It's not a fun time. It's also not fun to still be hungry and have no reason to be hungry, just for the sake of not putting on body fat quickly. It is difficult. So we'll talk about that more in my video next week, which I will make. So I will probably do, I think I will do every 2 weeks, probably. So starting next week, which would be my second week of reverse, I'll talk about how it went and what we're doing, because there's really nothing except macro increases and changes and accepting my body changes until I get to a spot where I'm feeling right. And I'll talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm feeling, because a lot of it is better but still not right, and I think that's important to kind of expand on. So we'll do that. So next week we'll start a new series. If you don't care about the reverse, fine. Thanks for watching this one. If you do care about the reverse and kind of what it's like to have to get back to a normal weight, a normal like homeostatic body function, a normal relationship with food, come watch that, and we'll see how long it takes me to get there, because we're not there or close right now. So I'll post that, and if you want notifications to that, make sure you are subscribing to the channel so you can get notifications for the new playlist, my reverse. I'm also having surgery, so that's going to kind of play into how the reverse goes with when I can start training again. I'm training right now, but when I can start training again after the break I'm going to have to take, and how that looks and feels. I can almost guarantee it's going to feel terrible to me up here. But we'll get through it. And that part is important to talk about. So we'll talk about it as I deal with it. And then hopefully that's something you guys can share with any women or men that you know about. But for now, I'm going to go hang out with my family. I don't have as much cardio anymore. I do still have cardio. I am still lifting all the weights. More weight now. Oh man, I'm hitting the gym as hard as my calorie allowance will let me. And we have a lot of good things to do and focus on until it's time for me to prep again. So thank you guys for watching these videos. Again, I never thought this many people would ever watch them. They've been fun to make and kind of vlog a journey that I just wasn't even sure that I could do, but I ended up loving and did pretty darn well. So I will see you guys soon, and I will definitely be seeing the stage again maybe not soon, but as soon as we should. We'll put it that way. All right. Have a great Sunday. If you are done with the videos and you want to just follow me on Instagram, I'm waiting on stage shots from Lee Haney. They are taking forever. So I will post them eventually, but it won't be here. I don't have them yet. So follow me on Instagram at fit.ash.crna. Or make sure you subscribe, and we'll talk a little bit about my reverse and my, journey back to like a normal body weight, and build that booty. So, I'll see you on the next series or on Instagram or not again. And that's okay. Have a good Sunday. Bye.